Hey everybody, Wayne here. In today's Let's Play, we're going to be playing through a mission of Amerika Bomber, Evil Queen of the Skies, Strategic Bombing of America, 1947 to 1948. This is designed by Gregory Smith, published by Compass Games. This is a narrative-driven wargame. So if you're not familiar with that term, what that means, this is like the Hunters, the Hunted, Silent Victory, Interceptor Ace, other games like that. It's a game where, or a type of game where you are having a crew, you're having, maybe named, maybe not. You have a ship, or in this case, a plane that you're naming, and you're going to run it through missions and see how long you can last, generally is kind of the point. While that is going on, you're going to be gaining experience points, gaining special abilities, advancing in rank, racking up your kills, racking up, your successful missions, earning medals, etc., etc. It's almost like a fusion of a role-playing game and a war game. In this one specifically, obviously, it is a, alternate history, future history, future past history, whatever you want to call it, whatever term you want to use. Imagining that Germany was being in a position to actually attack America after the World War II, so or as part of World War II. Basically, I think the fiction of the game, and it's in the back of the rule book, is something that basically Russia collapses, Soviet Union collapses, which then allows Germany to survive and be able to put them in this position. So I am going to have a review of this game. Should be going up soon. Soon after this goes up. But other than that, this should be the first video up. I'll kind of describe things as I go, but it's not a full tutorial. It's just kind of, I'll do my usual, right? Talk about the game as I play, explain things as I play, all that stuff. So, looking here, we have the operations map, just a quick little overview. We have an operations map here, which is where our base, the Luftwaffe base is in the Azores here. You have the different zones, which will be, if you're familiar with the Hunters, Hunted would be like endurance boxes, the equivalent of that, as we'll move closer to our targets, attacking America. You see some target symbols over here in Europe. As part of the game, there's no targets in Europe. It's all attacking America. What it's called the Amerika Bomber, right? You have a bomber sheet here, which you get to pick from some to start with, and then later on you could upgrade to them, possibly. The usual, if you guys have played this type of game, you're going to have, the different areas of the actual aircraft or ship or whatever, in this case aircraft, that may take damage, flaps, fuel tank, well, hopefully not a fuel tank, your airframe, etc., etc. You have your weapons listed, miscellaneous electronics, and then you have crew status on here as well. In this game, you're going to have a position chart, which here is your bomber in the center. And this is going to be when you're under attack by Allied fighters, American fighters, trying to, shoot you down and keep you from bombing America. And then finally up here, partially covered up, I have my dice tower here. You can't see the medals. There should be like a uniform here with medals underneath. You can kind of make it out a little bit. Otherwise, pilot and crew status form, so you can keep track of not only whether they're ace gunners, special skills, but also a research track. So the game actually features a ability to research new technologies and aircraft. Really cool, by the way. Really cool little feature. So just a little bit of Chrome that doesn't affect your actual gameplay, but it's, or I should say regularly, but it is something that's kind of cool to have. So, all right. I think that's a good overview. Let's go ahead and dive in. All right. So what we have here, and I'll just kind of show off here a little bit. I've been running a few missions. We have our aircraft. We have the ME-364 Amerika Bomber, which is one that's available at start. And this is a log sheet that was created. I don't think he has his name on it, but this was created and put on Board Game Geek. The game comes with a log sheet as well, works just fine. But I always like when fans get involved and kind of can create their own stuff as well. But our aircraft is the Iron Wing. Hopefully not a bad name, but we'll see. Pilot in command is, of course, Hansen. German name anyway, so might as well. So far, I've run through a few different sorties or missions here. What I like to do, hopefully you guys, let me see if I can see on the camera as you can see a little bit. Okay, get a little closer. So again, this is just kind of how I record it, and with this sheet that I downloaded off Board Game Geek, you're having the different sorties, April of 47, May of 47, Walton Bombing, you know, the Westinghouse Electric, Heinz Foods, oh no, the ketchup, American Brass, etc., where it is, Niagara Falls, New York, what zone it's in on the map there, along with on target or not, bombs, what percentage of bombs were on target or if they were off target, fighters that are killed, and on any notes, like say co-pilot, you know, taking a light wound, a P-80 shooting star destroyed, how many hits my bomber took, and then the crew killed in action. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So starting off here, we have, you know, aircraft is over here in the hangar and everything like that. But we're going to go ahead and figure out and do a raid. So the game has a bunch of these charts. Go ahead and look at the raid chart here. We are in, what is it? We're in May of 1947, so April, May, June, so still the first chart. Go ahead and roll. It's going to be 2d6 with one number first. We'll do white first, just like chess. So whenever we do the 2d6 where you put them together, we'll do the white first. So 14 is DuPont plant, South Charleston, West Virginia. All right. Zone 6, it says. So let's go ahead and grab up the target zone marker, put it up in zone 6. Oop. Down here, actually. So somewhere over here-ish. All right. And what we'll do is write down on here, because this is our 4th, 5th, 6th mission. Like I said, I'm just recording. DuPont in, what is it? South Charleston? Let's see. 14. South Charleston, West Virginia. Charleston, I know, it's exciting stuff, right? Sorry, guys. West Virginia. Okay, and that was in zone 6. Okay, perfect. That way just have it recorded here for later. But we have our target zone marker. We went ahead and placed over there. Let's take off and get our mission started. So now I've already loaded up. It's just a regular bombing mission. I've already loaded up the bombs in the bomb bay. I've got our chaff, or Doppel, I guess is how you pronounce it in German. It may have a German name, but I don't speak German. We have everything ready to go. Let's roll. So take our aircraft out of the hangar. Let's go ahead and put it up in zone 1, getting ready to fly. In zone 1, you don't do any encounters. You're too close to your base. You know, fighter coverage is too good. So go ahead and move into zone 2 here. And that's when you begin rolling. You can roll. The game comes with the old interception charts here. That you roll for interception. It'll tell you, roll once in each zone. And then it gives the dates of what chart you'd roll on. But again, user created actually makes it a little easier, just because in here you could get aircraft results that are aircraft that maybe can't actually encounter you depending on the zone. So you may get, what I mean by that is there are Army or Air Force and then Navy American plane fighters. And so say in zone 2 or over the ocean, well, you're not going to get any land-based, right? It's going to only be water-based. So you may roll a land-based on here, and then the rules tell you, hey, no, never mind, that doesn't work. Doesn't actually work to intercept you. So someone created a handy little chart, so you can see, depending on the month and then which zone, whether you actually will get contact or not. So, all right, so zone 2. Go ahead and roll for zone 2. We rolled a 5, which is no contact. Droning on, continuing towards America here. All right, zone 3. Let's go ahead and roll. 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Oh, yep. 2 F8F Bearcats. All right. Now, we are in zone 3, so we may have a little bit of friendly fighter coverage. On the position chart here, there's some charts that'll help you out here. Let's see. Zone 3. So what we'll do is we'll grab them up, though, by the way. 2 F8F Bearcats right here. Let's grab them up, and then we'll roll and check for friendly fighter coverage. Like I said, we're in zone 3. And we'll go ahead and roll a 1d6. If we get rolled a 1 to 3, we remove one of the American fighters. A 4 to 6, we remove none. So let's go ahead and roll one of them. Or a 4, so they're both coming in. No friendly fighter coverage, or they were unsuccessful in driving off. So here we go. Now we're going to determine their position, and we're going to be placing them on the position chart here. And what you do for that, roll a, where is it? Yep, here we go. D10 and D6. The D10 is going to be the actual approach, and then the D6 will determine their altitude, if necessary. All right, position 2 and altitude is level. So you have, I should say approach, excuse me, approach here. So approach, 1 through 10. Approach 2, and then level. Now, you guys may not be able to really see it very well on camera because I have an overhead shot. But what I do is I have, if I just place them here, they're in low. If I have these blocks, one block, it's level, which is what this is going to be. And then I actually have 2 blocks together, put them on when they're coming at high altitude. The game obviously comes with markers for that. You can just use those if you don't, didn't make your own cool little blocks like I did. Low, high, level, whatever. So, all right. So that was the first one. Let's roll for the second one quick. All right, approach 7, and he'll be at low altitude. So approach 7 down here. And low altitude, so we won't use that block at all. So approach 7, low altitude. Approach 2, level altitude. All right. And now your bomber always gets to fire first. What we're gonna do is assign our guns here. So for this particular bomber has 4 different guns or turrets available. Nose gun, top front turret, ventral turret, tail gun over here. And it has their firepower listed on the side. You may also notice, if you can see it on camera, they have these ammo markers. You can keep track of the ammo, but what I find is there's so much ammo. I mean, it's a big bomber, right? I never have run out. And so the rulebook even says, hey, if you don't want to keep track of ammo, don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal. But if you want that bit of chrome, it is part of the game. It is, you do have ammo marker, something you can do. So, all right, let's assign our defensive fire. Nose gun, I know we're going to assign against him. And it tells you here, defensive firing arcs. It says, for instance, nose gun, approaches 1 through 3, all levels. And he's in approach 2, level flight, so definitely can be attacked. So we'll do that. See our top front turret. We can attack. The top turret approaches 1 through 8, level and high. So as well. I don't think our ventral turret's going to hit anybody. Oh, no, maybe we'll get 7. Ventral turret approaches 1 through 8, low. Yep. So we can attack him there. And then our tail gun as well. So actually, we're going to use all of our guns. Sometimes you get fighters coming in at a certain position. You can't even use all your guns. So, all right. We get to fire first. So let's see what we can get. All right. In approaches 1 through 3, we can only going to hit on a 6. Approaches 4, 5, 9, and 10, you hit on a 5 or 6. And then these last 3 approaches, 6, 7, 8, you hit on a 4, 5, or 6. So up here, we have to roll a 6 to hit this fighter coming in. So we'll roll for the top front turret. Miss. And we'll roll for the nose gun. Miss. Now we'll go to our the rear here. Ventral turret. Remember, he hits on a 4, 5, or 6. Miss. And then the tail guns, 4, 5, or 6. 4. That's a hit. So we will look to damage to fighters by bomber defensive firepower. Now this was the tail guns we were using, which the tail guns have a firepower of 6. So firepower of 6. 1 through 3 is a damaged. 4 through 6, we destroy them. Just a damage marker. So what we'll do is go ahead and take a little damage marker and throw it on that FAF Bearcat. Now they're going to each get an attack. Let's go ahead and roll for that. And they have the same chance to hit as we do hitting them, depending on their approach, right? So this one of these front arc here, he has to roll 6. Roll for him. That's a miss. And then the FAF back here, he gets to roll in either on a 4, 5, or 6. 2, miss. Now, we'll go to the next round of combat. Everyone moves closer, except this F8F Bearcat here got damaged, so he breaks off. He gets out of there. He's like, nope, never mind, I'm damaged. So we can go ahead and then we'll move this one closer just so we don't forget. All right, so now he enters medium range. It's long range, medium range, short range. Let me see here. I don't think any of these guys are going to be able to attack him. The tail gun, definitely not. Ventral turret. Let's see. What's the ventral turret? Approaches 1 through 8, low, or approach 9. Yeah, and he's in approach 2, level flight, though. So neither of these guns, unfortunately, can shoot at him. So hopefully these front 2 can take care of business. So let's go ahead and another round of combat. Again, we get to fire first. So this top front turret, let's roll for that. Remember, we hit on a 6. A 2, that's a miss. And then our nose gun. A 1, that's a miss. He's going to shoot at us. Hits on a 6 only. 4, that's a miss. Now he moves into close range. No modifiers for range here. Same as before. Let's roll for our top front turret. Hit on a 6. Ooh, just barely. Nose gun. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, again, a 5. Damn. All right, and then he goes ahead and gets one final shot at us. A 4. That's a miss. Now, in this game, there are not multiple passes. That's it. There's one pass, just 3 rounds, right? They come in long range. medium and short. Unless they hit the vertical climb or vertical dive approaches, then it's just literally one attack. But he's done now. He passed, he did his attack, he takes off, he's out of there. Maybe he can't keep up with us. You know, we got a pretty awesome bomber here, who knows. So he is done. Well, we did survive. We actually took no damage, thankfully, so that was nice. We damaged one fighter. We didn't get shooting one down, so I don't mark down. You don't mark down damage fighters. I don't anyway. You may want to keep track of it if you want to, but I only record when I destroy a fighter. So, all right, not bad. So that was zone 3, right? So we go ahead and move on. We're continuing on towards our target, zone 4, and we got a little handy little chart. Let's go ahead and roll for another encounter. All right, 7, and we are in zone 4, right? Yep. So no contact. All right, now move to zone 5. Oh, it's getting a little sketchier here. Let's see. All right, 6 in zone 5. No contact. Okay. All right, and now we'll continue. Boom, zone 6. We are approaching our target zone here. We will roll for an encounter first before we conduct our bombing run. 8 in zone 6. No contact, so we lucked out there. All right, now we are over target. We're going to go ahead and drop our bombs, but before that happens, we've got to roll for anti-aircraft fire. Let's see here. So we have a little chart down here on our position. Go ahead and roll 1d6 to determine how heavy it is. Lucky us 2, that's a light, so it's light AA fire. So what we're going to do is you're going to roll 2d6 to determine the amount of hits with some modifiers. Because it was light, that's -2 to the die roll modifier. Our jammer is working because, well, it didn't take any hits. So there'll be another -2, so that's a total of -4. Plus, let's go ahead and drop 1 chaff or duple from each of the dispensers. And each one gives a -2, so it's a total of -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. Total of -8 to the 2 hits. So let's hopefully we roll 8 or less. So, 12. Okay, well, there we go. So 12 -8, 4. So we do take 4 random hits here. So you guys get to see the hits chart at least. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't. I was like, oh, make it through this unscathed. All right, so we have our damage charts here. What did I say? We'd take 4, right? Yep. So what I like to do is I like to take the D10 because you don't use that during the damage here. And I like to use that as a marker to show how many hits I have to resolve. Otherwise, sometimes you'll forget. At least I do. So put our 4 there, so we know we have 4. And it's going to be 1d6 plus 1d6. So again, white is first, just like in chess. All right, 2 and 4. Go 24. All right, so the tail possibly takes a hit. Roll 2d6. 10. Oh, I said tail. Not no, it was the opposite. Tailplane, random. So you have the port tailplane, starboard tailplane. So we'll just roll. Odds is port. We got odds. So port tailplane here takes 1 hit. It can take up to 3 anyway, so no big deal there. No big deal. Mark it down to only 3 hits to resolve. All right, roll for the second one here. All right, that is 63, which is the wing root. So, and then we have to determine which one it is randomly. So again, we'll do either port is odd, that is even. It'll be the starboard wing root. Boom. Again, damage here. And this is one where you can see here, if we get a total of 5, our aircraft will be shot down in either the port or starboard wing roots or our airframe itself. The D is destroyed. You do not want that result unless it's on the fighters attacking you. All right, mark it down to 2 here. Let's go ahead and roll again. Let's see, 51. 51 is electronics. Okay, electronics hits here. We got a 9. The Kettenhund 3 AA jammer. Oh, no, that's funny. Well, I guess we don't really need it now anyway, though. But that's funny. So the electronic damage here. So the no, we did need it. Oh no, that's a bummer. So now it's not. And now when we do because we're actually going to take anti-aircraft fire after we bomb, and we're like headed away from the target. So now we're not going to get that modifier. So that sucks. All right, and then for the last one, we'll roll for the last hit. So 63, wing root again. So odds is port. We got odds. So port and starboard each took a hit on the wing root. Okay. All right. Well, we survived the initial anti-aircraft fire. Surprisingly tough for rolling light. And we'll bomb the target. So let's see. We'll go ahead and check some of our charts here. We'll do our bombing run here. We're going to determine whether on target or off target. It says see B4, B5 for possible die roll modifiers. There'd be things like, you know, if we have special skills, like our bomber has an accuracy skill, or, you know, you can look on the back. Oh, not the back. It's the other chart here, right here. You know, be certain things may be affected that'll hurt your chances for the bombing. So, anyway, we have no modifiers that I'm aware of, including for at least, especially for the on target anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and roll for that. 1d6. 1 through 4 is on target. 3 on target. Perfect. Awesome. So all I have to do is make a note quick on here. On target. Circle that. Boom. That way we know we are on target. Now we're gonna go ahead and see what percentage of bombs are on target. So bombing results here. It's gonna be 2d6. There's a couple different modifiers. We have 13 bombs in our bomb bay. With the ME-364, different aircraft will have either more or less bombs, so they'll have different modifiers, you know, on the chart here. Let's go ahead and drop our bombs. You gotta make the noises. 2d6, add them together. Oh, sweet, 12. So that is 88 plus 2d6%. So let's see. Okay, 3. So 91% of our bombs were on target. Man, we just wrecked that DuPont plant. 91%. That's the best I've ever had in this particular campaign. If you guys can see, so 91% we just had on target. 30, 20, 30, 0. Don't talk about that one. 20%. So 91 is killing it. Awesome job, guys. All right. So bombs away. That was successful. Let's get out of there. Oh, wait. Anti-aircraft fire. Coming in hot again. So let's go ahead and roll to see if it's light, medium, or heavy. That's medium, so no modifiers. Actually, -1 modifier, excuse me. -1, and then our jammer got damaged, remember, so that's not going to help us. But then we're going to go ahead and drop the last 2 of our chaff, the duple. Drop that, -2 each, a total of -4. Total -5, so -5 to the anti-aircraft fire. 4, 5, 6, -5, just 1. So we only have to roll for 1. Let's go ahead and roll. 1 hit, I should say. 44. Where are we at? Ooh, weapons. Uh-oh. All right, so now on the weapons chart here, a 9. Where's weapons? 9. Starboard waist. Whew, thankfully, if it lists a gun you don't have, it's no effect. Treated as no effect, so lucky us. All right, we are out of there. Let's go. Back to our base. So we moved to zone 5. Now we're going to go ahead and start rolling for encounters again. Go ahead and roll. 6, 7, 8. Zone 5, 8, no contact. Move to zone 4. 8, no contact. Zone 3. Uh-oh. 10, let's see. Yep, 2 F8F Bearcats. So, grab up 2 of these F8F Bearcats. But we are in zone 3, so we potentially have friendly fighter cover. Let's see if we roll a 1d6. If we roll a 1 through 3, remove 1 American fighter. All right, 5, so we don't remove any. All right, so 2 Bearcats catching us coming home. Let's go ahead and roll. Do the usual, where we're rolling to determine where they'll be, their approach and height. Approach 6, low. So approach 6, and he's low. The first one. Second one, approach 7, high. Oh, excuse me, that'd be level flight. Approach 7, level flight, so it'd be 1 block. All right. Uh-oh, they're both coming in from the rear here. Well, it explains it. We're trying to get out of there, so they're attacking us as we're leaving. Which means we're not going to use our nose guns, and then I'm pretty sure the top front turret. Let's see, again, we're checking over here. Top turret, approaches 1 through 8. Oh, no, we can do level and high. Oh, okay, so the top front turret can just hit him here. This F8F and approach 7, because he's at level. Oh, no, wait, level and high. Yep, level. Okay, perfect. All right, just double checking. Nose gun obviously can't do anything. Then the ventral turret, he should be able to shoot 6. Position 6 here, approach 6. Yep, you can shoot any of them low. And then the tail gun will have go after approach 6 here as well. So, all right, let's go ahead and roll for our defensive fire first. So we are back here, which means we get to do, it hits on a 4, 5, or 6. So top front turret first. That's a miss. Our ventral turret, 6, that's a hit. And then, so we'll roll for the damage first. So ventral turret hit. Ventral turret has a firepower of 6. Let's go ahead and roll right over here. Firepower 6. 1 through 3 will damage them. 4 to 6. Oh, okay, just the damage. So a damage marker on them. And then we'll go ahead and check for our tail gun. All right, tail gun, we'll go ahead and roll for to hit on that. 4, 5, or 6. 5, that's a hit. So whatever, doesn't matter, he gets destroyed because if they take more than 1 hit, they're destroyed, or obviously DE results. So it was the tail gunner that shot him down. So what I like to do is make a note here. Tail gunner 1. Second mission in a row. Tail gunner shots him down. He's actually shot 3 people down. He's getting close. He's becoming an ace gunner. That'd be awesome. Then I like to do F8, FDE, destroyed. Make a note of what fighter was destroyed. All right. So get him out of here. He's destroyed. Get him out of here. All right, and now the F8F here, approach 7. He's going to go ahead and get to shoot at us. Number hits on a 4, 5, or 6. Oh, he also hits. So we'll roll a 1d6 for how many hits? 1d6 minus 1. That's what you do for the FAF. It says right here. So roll 3, minus 1, 2. So we take 2 hits. Let's go ahead and roll. Make a little note on our d10. Let's roll for the first one. Let's see here. All right, 22, which is the nose takes a hit. See where it is. Electrical system. Oh, bummer. Let's see. Where is... There we go. Electrical system. So, up there, inoperable. All right. So that's destroyed. And then one more. Last one. 62 is the bomb bay. Well, they dropped her bomb, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Bomb bay hit 7. Minor damage. Minor damage is basically no effect. So, all right, no worries there. Okay, he moves 1 closer. Okay, we still have our top front turret, and then let's see, we'll move our tail gun onto him. I don't know. Ventral turret. Where can he hit again? Ventral turret approaches 1 through 8 low. He's level flight. Okay, so he can't. So, all right, so it's just these 2. So top front turret, we'll roll for him first. Hits on a 4, 5, or 6. That's a miss. And then the tail gunner, 4, 5, or 6. That's a miss. Ah, a rare miss by my tail gunner. So the FAF gets to shoot at us. Hits on a 4, 5, or 6. Misses as well. Next round, he moves to close range. Defensive fire first. 4, 5, or 6. Come on. Boom. Top front turret gets a hit on him. Roll for damage. What is a top front turret? Is 6 firepower as well. Roll for here. It's a 3, so it's a damaged. All right, and then our tail gunner gonna finish him off. I bet. Watch the tail gunner finish him off. Boom. Yep. 4 hits on a 4, 5, or 6. That's a hit. Tail gunner gets another one. The little flame markers and put it on there. All right, so the tail gunner gets another one. F8F Bearcat destroyed. All right, good job. Boom. Send him back. This guy's... I'm going to check to see if he comes an ace or not. I can't remember if it's 5 kills, though, so which he's at 4 now. So, doing good. Anyway, they are destroyed. Those fighters, send them packing. Get out of here. All right. Zone 2. Roll last chance for allies, Americans, to get me. All right, let's see here. Zone 2. What do we roll? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, no contact. All right. So now we come in zone 1 and approach our base, come in for a landing. See if we can land, though. We have to roll for weather first. Roll a 5. That's good weather. Mark it here. So now we'll come on in for a landing. We have our little landing chart here with a bunch of modifiers. So we rolled for weather already for the landing. I have to check. We don't have the landing skill, and there's a bunch of modifiers here listed. We do have our, where is it? Blind receiver working, so that's a -1. Other than that, there's not really damage to the controls. Let's see. Oh, we do have hit on the tailplane, so that's control. So -1 or +1 for that. No wounds to the pilot, no landing gear, engines are fine, weather's not bad, no hits on the windows. Okay, so basically even out regular roll 2d6, which thankfully 2 to 14 safe landing, so you don't even have to roll. It's a 6 safe landing. Another successful mission. Go ahead and land, move it into the hangar. All right, so that was a successful mission. What I'd like to do is add everything up and kind of look at what we got here. So, we shot down those 2 aircraft. How many hits did our bomber take? To hit the electrical system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 total hits, which, if we have, again, recorded here, and no crew was killed in action. Never had any crew kill in action. Did have a serious injury here, but no crew killed. With 5 hits, with 1 to 6 hits listed in the rulebook, we're going to go ahead and be ready by our next sortie, so we're not going to miss any time for repairs, because we notice we have like sortie, 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 repairs, sortie, repairs, sortie, sortie. We're going to be able to do our next sortie, no problem there. All right, that is a successful mission of Amerika Bomber, Evil Queen of the Sky, Strategic Bombing of America, 1947, 1948. Hope you guys enjoyed checking out the game. I just wanted to do, like I said, one little quick little mission. Just show you, I'm going to have a separate review video, overview and review. Kind of did a little bit of an overview at the beginning of this one and while playing, but we'll still do it in that other video as well. I just may not go as in depth since I do know that I have this playthrough video for you guys. So other than that, yeah, you guys saw that was with 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th mission in here to this game, or 6th mission of my campaign. I'm gonna keep playing it and see what happens. So anyway, you know, the guys know the deal. Comment below if you want. Let me know what you think. If you played this game before, you like this video, you like what's going on, you hate it, hey, whatever. Just share your thoughts, all right? So, till next time, guys. Later.